in time. If you parked on the side of the building, if you didn't make it all the way back to the edge, that is permit parking. So if you don't mind running out and sliding your car either back to where it says visitor parking, there are signs, or to South Ave, we just don't want you to get towed. If that's not a problem, cool, we'll keep going.
Yes, if you get up and go move your car, we understand. But if coming back in, you will be asked to make another donation to the Upstate New York chapter of the ALS Association, who we are raising money for tonight. We will not actually ask you to make a double donation. But if you feel so inclined, you are welcome to give more money. It's for a really good cause that is near and dear to our hearts. We've got an incredible show lined up for you today.
Absolutely. We've got a lot of ladies, a little bit of improv, a little bit of stand-up. So it's going to be a real good time. And we're going to start off with the undeniably beautiful, the courageously strong, the uniquely talented at volleyball, Sarah Shipley.
Guys, all of those things were oversold. Sorry. You paid a lot for those tickets, but you got bamboozled by that intro. Happy Hol-Lady. Happy Hol-Ladies. Happy holiday. Happy holidays. So usually I love the holidays. This time of year is magical. The snow, the people, the joy. But this year, a few things have happened that I just need to talk about because I'm just feeling weird about it. A meme, you might have seen it, is going around the internets, the interweb, suggesting that Mother Mary, Virgin Mary, Mother of God, did not consent to her part in the Christmas miracle. Hashtag Me Too, huh? The original Me Too, Mother Mary. Yeah, let's dig into this, Ken. I just want you to visualize the modern day conversation that might have happened back then, right? Okay, so, yeah, Mary, me and my friends here, we got a project we'd like you to take on. You're just the gal for it. We think, you have all the necessary skills, the background. We'd like you to have a baby. No, not our baby, but like a magic baby. It's gonna be great. We're gonna set you up with gifts. We're gonna make sure you have all the support you need. We'll even put you in a place to stay. If you know anything about the story, the fable, if you will, that's not how it went. They just fucking left her be. They just shoved her around like, boop, boop, you're gonna be fine. Have this magic baby and just figure it out. Man, on a lighter note, anybody else knee deep in Christmas music right now? Woo! Love me some Christmas music. Love it. Thanksgiving hits and I just want to bathe myself in Christmas music. Yeah. I want to fill my ears with the sound of the season, There is one song, though, that filled my ears with confusion. Anybody familiar with the Mommy Kissing Santa Claus song? It's a joyous tale of a little boy who, creeps downstairs Christmas Eve to see his mommy kissing Santa Claus. It's a lovely little tune, and Santa happens to be Daddy, so that's adorable. The Jackson 5 version of the song, anybody know that version? Yeah. Mommy not only kisses Santa, what else does she do to Santa? Anybody? Mommy also tickles Santa. In this version of the song, she tickles Santa. Now, I don't know about you, but thought of two grown people tickling each other, one of which is in a Santa suit. That is too much for me. Frankly, too much for me. And Michael Jackson, we thought Joe Jackson was the one who fucked him up. No, Mommy. Mommy did that. Yeah. But Mommy's tickling people downstairs. But the thing about that song that gets to me, the tickling is an issue in itself, but it's a really one-sided tune, right? Mommy's kissing. Does Santa kiss Mommy? No. Does Santa tickle Mommy back? No. Does Santa thank mommy. All the hard work she's put into this holiday, the gift buying, the cleaning, the meal prep, huh? Dealing with your shit family. No. I think mom's gonna be tickling somebody else next year. I hope little Michael asked for a divorce, because that's what Santa's bringing him. For me, I love the old-timey Christmas music, right? The Frank Sinatra, the Dean Martin. I would kill someone after listening to a Dean Martin song. Like, that's how good it makes me feel. I would just fucking, you could tell me, you could ask me to do anything. I'd be like, yes. I love the Michael Bublé's, the Josh Groban. Josh Groban, anybody? No. All right, I heard a no. I heard a hard no. Fuck that guy. Fuck Josh Groban. I think Josh Groban is a magical being. I just do. His music is so joyous. I heard one of his songs on the way in, and I got to thinking, like, what is his life like at home? Like, I imagine it's just beautiful. Like, he gets out of the studio at the end of the day, gets into his lovely car. There's not a speck of dirt. It's like pristine. He picks up the phone, calls his wife. Hey, babe. Yeah, I'm on my way home. How's that pot roast? Okay, great. I'll be home in a minute. Gets home, into the driveway, gets out of his car, prances up to the front door. He kicks in the front door, sloughs off his coat, does a line of coke like, let's fuck. It's the only thing that makes sense, right? Like, you can't be that joyous and peppy and, like, God-loving and God. What Newton's law, that for everything there's an equal and opposite, like, you can't show that persona and not be fucked up. On the other side, I'd be willing to bet that there's people tied up in his basement. That's the only thing that is logical to me. What's one of his other popular songs? He does Christmas, but he also, anybody know one of
something like that.
Sure. That's Christmas. I said other thing. You Raise Me Up. Right? It's a beautiful jam, right? It's beautiful. For years, I thought that had to be about the G-O-D, the God who raised me up. No. You raise me up. I bet we fucking do, Josh Groban, you sick. Oh, man. I can't tell if I've been lit yet, just for the record. How much time do we have, Jane?
You got a minute.
Great, minute left. That's all the Christmas jokes I have. I'm sorry I've just put a damper on the Christmas parade for you guys. It's a lovely holiday. I'm sure Josh Groban's a lovely, lovely man when he's not doing hookers and coke. It's fine. But I would like to leave you with this. I hope there's enough wine and treats to get you through your wife, your in-laws, and your bratty-ass little cousins. Because there's not enough wine in the world to get me through that day. Nope. No, there isn't. So I hope you all have a lovely holiday, that you get everything that you're hoping for, and that it's not an STD.
We love her! Yes! Next up, we have the incomparable, the amazing, the fully recharged and automated hipped Carol Shea!
She was funny. Thanks a lot. Now what am I supposed to do? I'm short. And I have to All seriousness aside, I would like to discuss some family because it is holiday time. And what do we think about at holiday time if we don't think about family? So first I'd like to talk about my mom, my dear departed mom, who was just about the most caring, wonderful, nurturing, lovely woman on the planet. We didn't have any money when I was growing up, but I was chapped from head to toe from being kissed so much because she was so loving and giving and nurturing. And one of the things she gave me was advice. And she gave me a lot of good advice. And she gave me some not so good advice. When I was a teenager, and this is all true, everything I'm going to tell you tonight is true. I swear. She told me to never sit next to a strange man in a movie theater because he might be pecking a syringe and he could inject me with something, carry me out under the guise of being his alien sister, take me off to a secluded area where he'd have his way with me, and then dump me in an alley somewhere. And I said, Mommy, what made you think of this? And apparently she had read about it sometime in the 40s, before I was even born. She had read that this did happen, and she was pretty sure if I ever sat next to a stranger in a theater, I was going down. So I thought, well, that's great nightmare material, but not necessarily the best advice I ever got. On the other hand, she did give me one piece of excellent advice, and I mean this, and I want you all to have this, okay? Free. If everybody loves their newborn baby, and if ever they pull the blanket away and you see something less than perfect, you can always say, what a nice round head. If they present a child that looks like a chimp to you, you can say, what you got? So this makes me think of the births of my own kids. I gave birth to 3 daughters. Yes, this adorable little body. And this was back in the day. I'm 110 years old, as you know. They didn't even ask you if you wanted to be knocked out. They just knocked you out. And so I didn't even see my first daughter until maybe a few hours after she was born. And they wheeled her into the room, and I'm telling you, she was beautiful. She was beautiful. And my heart just went, it's the first time I ever felt that feeling. Her cheeks were just the right amount of rosy, and her eyes were just the right amount of blue, and she had just the right amount of hair. My God, she was a gorgeous kid. She really was. 15 months later, I had my second daughter. Again, I didn't see her until a few hours after she was born. And my mom was the only other person in the room, just me, the OBGYN nurse, and my mom. When the nurse handed me Lobster Girl, she was bright red, covered with wrinkles. And if any of you moms, some of the kids have those white dots on their noses. Yeah. She had little white dots all over her nose. So, trying to lighten the mood of this awkward moment, I said to the OBGYN nurse, is it customary to hand the placenta to the mother? This is all true. I hurt my mother's jaw I was some sort of criminal. And she said, "All babies are beautiful." And I said, "Don't get me wrong, I love her. But have you taken a look at this thing?" Now, 6 years later, I was enlightened and a hippie. And so I had a natural childbirth for my third daughter. And I didn't even know what sex she was, because back then, we were cool. We didn't find out ahead of time. So as I was scared, I mean, you know, menstrual cramps, what am I talking about? Contractions, birthing contractions, menstrual cramps, long ago. There was pain involved, and I was nervous and scared, and so, again, trying to lighten the mood, I said to the OB/GYN nurse, "If I find out I'm not the mother of this baby, I'm going to be pissed." She just looked at me like, you know, like something was wrong with me. And my second daughter was, my third daughter was beautiful, but hearkening back to Lobster Girl, 22 years later, and she grew up to be a beautiful young woman, Shannon, my darling Shannon. She grew up to be a beautiful young woman. And 22 years later, she presented us with our first grandchild. And he was born upside down and backwards. He never turned around. So he was born butt first. Tim always called him the original butthead. and somehow my daughter knew she was only going to have one baby because she insisted on having him naturally. And again, all of you women out there who have had kids, that must have hurt like hell to have that baby upside down and backwards. He came out butt first. And the last 6 weeks that he was in utero, his head was pressed against her pelvis. So he was born weighing a little over 5 pounds, and it was all skin. He had no fat on his body. He was like a Shar-Pei. You know? And his nose was over like that. And so when my daughter, who adored this little guy, she just gave birth to, pulled the blanket, I let out a little scream. And again, trying to lighten the mood, I said to the OB/GYN nurse, "You know, his father's not from Earth." And she gave me that same dirty look and said, "All babies are beautiful." This poor little kid, 5 pounds of skin, and his little chrome dome was misshapen, and it was. He had kind of a Dairy Queen thing going on. So you couldn't even say.
Celebrity death pool.
Oh, I like it. Can you tell us a little bit more
Yeah,
about
can
what
you
that
describe that?
is?
Yeah, so every New Year's Eve we sit down and have different categories for different celebrities we think are going to die that year. And so I'm winning this year. I got HW.
Nice. Families have many traditions. Some of them have celebrity death pool. Thank you so much. Our suggestion is celebrity death pool.
Yeah, happy holidays and shit, from the Carsons. I'm officially, not a part of this family anymore, but they took the photo before I left.
Just because we smoke weed now in California and Colorado doesn't mean that everyone has to.
I'm just here for the free food.
Season's greetings from the Von Hoffarths.
We're so excited to send you all of our holiday news and our holiday fudge recipe.
But be careful, it's got nuts. I say that for two reasons. A, because you might choke on them if you're not listening.
And B, because they're a fine candied nut and we need you to acknowledge them.
And B1, you might be allergic.
And B2, some people can't digest nuts because of other reasons.
Happy holidays from the Hendersmiths.
We're so glad we made it through the year.
I bought a dead dog off the black market.
Shirley's going through something.
We're really worried about her.
If you have an extra bedroom, I might need to come and stay there.
Please take her.
We hope your holidays are going better than ours.
Yeah, well, now that I don't live at home, you might all want to know, the backwoods in, Clover City, there's an old hut that I built out of some saran wrap and old garbage cans.
Mother and I are enjoying our trips to Perkins on Saturday morning.
Well, I like the discounts.
You may have noticed at the top of our greetings that we dropped the Smith name. Stan left us in February.
It's fine though, because we are defined by our esteemed baking and verbal retort, and not by any man.
A, he was a real jerk.
B, we don't need him anymore because we're self-sufficiently running a bakery.
B1, he often needed shots of B12.
B2, because.
Being a single mother is hard, but I have two wonderful daughters. Well, I have one wonderful daughter. And one okay one.
I signed up for a Big Sisters program. I get to mentor a younger child.
I am the younger child. I don't know what's going on here. I've been trying so hard to be a good younger child, and I'm just doing something
Quiet,
wrong.
Shirley. Mama's still single and still looking.
We still have found no one to do the yard work.
I never did it anyway.
I'm just waiting to inherit everything.
I asked Tina if we could use this Christmas photo for my, what's it called again, honey?
Oh, your head shot.
Right, my headshot. I'm planning to go into show business.
We're taking on new enterprises and new careers in the new coming year.
I'm looking into bingo.
I
song.
Happy holidays!
Yeah. Long night.
Oh my God. It's the longest night ever. I mean, when Stan started singing the Hanukkah tunes,
Don't know those lyrics.
never did.
Never knew those lyrics.
Never knew 'em.
Nothing.
Yeah,
Nothing.
that
Nada.
did not click. I
It was
guess
just like him standing solo, just
going for the dreidel song.
Yiddish.
Yiddish.
You know, I never knew how awkward the whole company was until we got to that holiday party and the stereo was broken. Just gotta stand there and look at people.
Fill in time? That was intense. I'm not really a performer. But I do think I did a pretty good silent night.
Yeah, it was nice. It was nice.
I especially like the way you mimed it.
Yeah. I mean, like, that's kind of the point, right?
Silent night.
It was really actually kind of moving.
And you're a drummer boy. That was interpretive drumming? Is
Oh
that
yeah,
what it
it was. Yeah, totally interpretive.
Never heard that rhythm.
I didn't believe you found the mop bucket. Turn it upside down. That was a great call.
Yeah, you gotta improvise. You gotta make something out of nothing. You know, that's the way I roll.
Absolutely. I mean,
Drum roll. Get it? Yeah, my stand-up didn't go over so well.
but I did see Steve talking to Carol over in the corner by the punch.
Yes.
Yeah.
Steve.
Yeah, my
Did he tell you about his enlarged nut again?
Yeah, he talked for hours about that, and I.
Sorry, we saw your signal, but we just were having too much fun.
She was getting ready to jump.
I've been waiting a long time. I've made already 7 batches of cookies.
Well, I'm here.
Well, it's
Bust
nice.
them out. I'll eat them.
I thought you were going to be helping with the baking, and you were going to decorate, and I had the presents to wrap, and
Well, bust them out. I'll open them up.
have not yet been wrapped. The wrapping part.
What have you been doing this whole time?
Have a cookie.
Just pulled that out of nowhere. Got loose cookies in your pockets? You're really working on your close-up magic, Mom.
Look, Samantha, I know it was a little forward to invite you to my parents for Hanukkah, but I really feel like it was the right fit for us.
Me too.
You know, because it's the 8th night and it's our 8th date.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not even commenting on your bad driving this time.
Yeah, I feel like we're really growing as a couple.
Yeah.
Like I can be kind of hard to date, I'm told. But you.
Who told you that? I'll kill them.
Oh, no one. Definitely no one. Definitely not even.
No.
No, they don't have a name. I can't tell if you're
You know.
serious.
Oh, it's all right. Hey.
And then we just leave?
Well, they pay us
Oh, paying us.
in jelly beans.
That's great. Wow, my mom's gonna be really proud of me.
Why?
Because you're up here being brave.
Oh, my mom's down at the bar drinking.
Oh, but that's really sad.
Can I get a ride home with you?
Yeah.
Because when she drives from the bar, it's a little scary, I have to admit.
Wow, I didn't know you had trouble.
Andrea, you look amazing. Who's your friend?
She's Sandra.
Hi, Sandra.
Hi.
Hi, girls.
Your mom is so
Say no more, say no more.
Here's your cigarettes. There's your lighter. It's over there.
Thanks, honey. That's what I came for.
We see she's going on stage.
Do you need help?
Yeah, I don't know how to cut down a tree.
Trying to use your brute force. That's industrious. I like that. I brought my chainsaw. I keep it tucked in the back of my pants. Just light this sucker up. Oh.
Sorry, I'm just.
Is this the one? Are you sure it's a little crooked? Looks like it's got scoliosis. That's okay. When we put it in the stand, we can straighten it out.
Yeah. So, go ahead then.
Oh. This one's push button.
Ready? You do it, I'll catch.
You maybe get out of the way. Alright, I'm gonna cut you down now. No, I'm just kidding, it's me. That's just a little lumberjack humor. No, I'm really gonna cut you down now.
I knew Steven would be the next tree to go. I crossed him off my list, so I get 5 points. You thought it was going to be Stacy.
All right, you get the 5 points. Cheater.
What do you mean, cheater?
I think Steve told you ahead of time.
That he was going to be picked by a family? What do you, everyone thinks they're going to be picked first.
Maybe a little bird told him.
Oh, Mom, you don't have to be so sad. I'm just winning the Christmas tree death match. You raised me. You made me who I am. I would be nothing without having come from your body.
I have to tell you right now, now that you're of age, in your tweens, we've been letting you win all these years.
What does that even mean? Like letting me win the Christmas tree?
Well, they just cut down Tim and Jim. Oh, you got those on your list.
I was gonna write my college essay about being so good at this.
Well, you should, because you're so good at it.
Terry, Mom told me.
What? I figured it was time for her to know. She's a big girl.
You jealous bitch.
Dun, 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 dun,
kids aren't going to find those gifts. Done my job.
Listen, Rebecca, you need to get in and see if we got those Justin Bieber tickets.
I know, but it's really hard. I'm afraid of Mom.
I know.
I'm afraid of her.
I know.
I'm so scared, Jessica.
What are you elves doing?
Listen, Aunt Stacy. We're trying to play a game right now. Can you go distract Mom in the kitchen?
Okay, don't need all the Christmas
Here's a couple
cookies.
quarters for some cigarettes.
Stacy, come on down. I'm smoking a pipe down here.
Oh, God. Why do we enable her like that?
Smell it? What do they smell like?
Oh, no.
Do you think they're gonna smell like something? Like the actual Justin Bieber? What is wrong with
Well, what does he smell like? Lemons and freshness?
I don't know. I've never smelled him. Have you smelled him?
I don't know. What do you think he would smell like? Like,
No,
that's,
like,
Rebecca, if we're #1 fans, we have to know these things.
it smells like skunk and garbage. I don't know.
You're not even like Justin Bieber.
I mean, you like him. I'm excited for you.
Ding, 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 ding,
Hi, y'all. My name is Tiffany. That would be Tiffany with an I. The I stands for empowered. Yes, I know that's not how you really spell it, but I like to go with it, okay? So just join me, go with it, thank you. Now, there is one weakness of mine that I'm going to share with you. My old boyfriend, Joe.
And my name's Joe, came up to North Carolina, gonna call Tiffany, she gonna marry me one day, she keeps saying no. So I've been working on this goddamn Harold.
Hi, my name's Harold. I was the original resident in this place, and it has been a very, very good place for me. A lot of the women smell pretty good here. One of the newest is, actually the absolute newest is Betsy Ross.
My name is Betsy, I'm so happy to be here. I broke my arm climbing the Christmas tree, I'm only 50 years old, my family left me here. And my new best friend is Agnes, I don't know her last name yet though.
Been in charge of this place a long time. You'd think it looks simple because it's a bunch of old people, but there's a lot to deal with. And suddenly, I have some supervisor from the corporation of someplace looking over my shoulder. Don't like it. His name is John.
My name is John. I mean business. I'm from the National Retirement Community. I'm the president. Just checking things out. So please, join us at Sunnyside
Now, Agnes, I gotta tell you, I love your idea about having a holiday play here with the residents, but I'm not sure that we've got enough people to, do a whole production.
I can play 7 people.
Oh, Betsy, you're so sweet.
Betsy has more energy, I think, than anybody else here, and I think the residents need something to focus on. So I say we write something that has 7 characters that Betsy can play.
That's a lot for Miss Betsy to be holding on to.
You can write them on my cast. Did you want to sign it?
I did, dear, twice.
We've all signed your cast, Betsy. But I was thinking maybe we could go with something like Frosty, the snowman, you know?
He was a very jolly man, but he melted. It was really sad.
See, she already knows the lines.
Tiffany, I love the idea. You are going to be Frosty. You got that kind of frosty glow about you.
You want me to actually be in it?
Can I be the sun? Can I melt her to the ground and then I have to rebuild them and be friends all over again?
When did you not like me?
I love you.
I don't speak English very well sometimes.
I love your ideas. Stop into my office later and we'll work on the script and we'll let Tiffany with an I and the other residents who might be interested in participating know. Okay? When you're here, your pen's done. You let me know.
Carve a flag in it. I want to look pretty.
All right, Betsy, now that we got that business out of the way and Agnes out of the office.
What's your last name?
Nobody knows.
I bet John knows.
He very well might.
Hey, pretty ladies. Nice to see ya.
Oh, my Lord. Harold, what are you doing here?
Well, I saw you 2 sweethearts sitting next to each other, and I got a little news. I've been hanging around Agnes's desk up there.
Do you know her last name?
No, I don't. No. God, you smell awfully good this morning.
Oh, well, disinfectant never hurt anybody.
Tiffany, you're pretty good yourself, honey. Yeah. So I want to tell you what I heard, Agnes. She's planning on putting on some play here, and I'm counting on the two of you to root for me for one of the leading roles, because I think I got potential.
I have 7 parts already. Good luck.
It's true. Agnes and I were talking about it. Betsy here was volunteering herself. We think we're going to be doing Frosty. I suppose we could give you the role of the cop.
Oh, I like that. I like that. It'll give me authority to go around and really stay on top of things. To the best of my ability.
Now that Harold's gone, maybe we can really start start talking about what's going on here.
Can you disinfect the area again? I feel a little gross.
Yeah, I totally understand.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'll use a stronger one this time.
Carve it.
Okay.
I'm ready.
All right. Hang on. Oh, okay. I was tripping over that.
Bad.
Now you want the American flag? I'm guessing.
Duh.
Right, that's a Ross. So,
I just want to let you know.
yeah.
I'm so excited to be in your chair.
And you're so moving around so much that it's not really a flag anymore.
I call it modern.
Okay.
Hey. I've been thinking about that idea you had about making me the policeman in the play, in the Frosty play.
All right.
So here's the two problems. I don't remember what the policeman does, but I'm hoping he gets to wear a uniform because the chicks like that, you know.
True.
Yeah. Think you could snag me a uniform? Or maybe that John guy, he's got one of those badges on his shirt and kind of that blazer. That would be as good as a cop uniform, don't you think?
I can steal it. I mean, borrow it.
Betsy, you're good.
Please don't touch me.
I'm gonna go.
All right. Harold, you take off
God,
now,
you guys
please.
smell good, yeah.
Bye, creepy friendly man.
Betsy, don't you have something to do now?
Practice all my lines for all 7 characters and nail the performance. Yes, I do.
All right.
Thanks.
Thanks for stopping by. Why do I stay here? These people are crazy. I know. Take it down a notch, Tiffany. With an eye. All right. There's something going on. And I think I need to talk to John. I haven't seen him yet this morning.
Can I come into your studio?
I'm never going to get out of here. Come on in, John.
Thank you. Smells clean in here. I appreciate that.
I'm glad. I appreciate that.
Now,
You appreciate it.
word is
Yes.
there's a production going on here.
Yes.
I want to make sure it follows all the safety procedures written by the board.
I didn't know there was safety procedures
There's
written by the board.
always safety procedures written by the board.
Well, then I guess we should be getting a copy of those then, don't you think so?
Well, yes.
You happen to have one?
4, exactly. You'll notice the first one. Make sure all exits are clear, especially for walkers and wheelchairs.
We are a retirement facility. Everything is double wide.
Touche.
I don't think we'll have a problem with that. It's more like number.
Sorry to interrupt, but I see John's here. I won't take long.
I'm just gonna go have a cigarette. I'll be back.
Those will kill you.
I'm already dead.
You know, I haven't been able to like, nail your scent, but I think you smell like lemons and freshness. That's what I think. Yeah. So I'm just. They've given me the role. So I'm just wondering if I could just try your suit on to see if it's the right size.
The current one that I'm in?
Yeah, if I could just slip it off for a minute. All I'm doing is sizing it, okay?
How about this? You come by my room later, when I'm not there. I will leave a suit hanging on the door. You can touch that all you want, I don't need it back.
Could it be dark blue? Does it have a cap that goes with it?
I would check in with that weird one, Betsy Ross. I'm sure she could.
Oh, she could probably make me one.
Yeah, she could. And I'll make sure it's blue or black, whatever. I don't care.
I'm kind of glad I nailed your scent. Yeah, I'll be going to look for Betsy Ross. Betsy Ross, Betsy Ross.
Hello? Hi.
Hi.
Oh, it's you.
Hi.
line on a suit to wear as a policeman, but I don't have a hat, and you're so darn crafty making those flags and all. Could you do me a nice policeman's hat?
Ironically, I work faster with a cast.
You're a sweetheart, Betsy Ross. You are.
I think you
You're a sweetheart.
Okay. Is it blue or black or gray or yellow? Can it be yellow?
I do a little yellow around the rim, but I like it dark blue. Yeah, look official. Yeah. Thanks, Betsy.
Well, let me just get started here then. Luckily, I keep my craft kit everywhere all the time.
Well, Tiffany with an eye, you finally productive for a change. What are you doing?
Hi, Agnes. I put a ham in the oven.
Yes. Perfect intermission food for our play. I think it's perfect.
But the play's not going to be for a couple of weeks.
It'll keep.
You say so. You're the manager.
Maybe we can consider this a practice one, and then you could do one. You could set up a carving station during intermission.
And who's going to be doing the carving when we have all the residents in the play?
I don't think Daphne signed up to be in the play. We can count on her. She's a pretty good baker. I like to see you step up to the plate here, Tiffany. I'm serious, because up till now, you've been a little shaky ground, but you're growing on me. Thanks.
Something is up with Agnes. She's never nice to me.
I finished it.
That's it. I think you did a great job. You don't even need me.
I know I don't. I just don't want to.
Is that blood?
No. Maybe. Touch it.
No, thank you. Let me get you a napkin or a towel.
Is that a ham I smell?
Why, yes, it is.
Okay. Could you go to Agnes's desk and just go there?
Do I work for you now?
Yes, you do.
You know, I think I'm just going to play along because I have an agenda of my own.
Well, your time is running out, so bye.
Bye,
See you
Betsy.
later. Love you so much. You're my favorite person ever. Ham, I'm getting out of here. Let's go,
John from corporate offices, could you come up to the front desk, please? This is Agnes.
Of course. Yeah.
Thanks, John.
Really, Agnes? It's not enough that I'm here and I'm standing behind your red line?
Is there something you needed?
Miss Betsy Ross told me to come here. I assumed it was because you wanted to talk to me.
You know how I would get a hold of you if I needed you. I don't need you, thank you. I'm having a quick word with John. You're excused, thank you.
Oh, wait. May I have a moment of John's time?
My time is precious, so let's do this.
I'm the director here. You go after me. Thank you. John.
Fine. John, I need to talk to you when you're done. And I got cookies for you.
Since you're doing such a thorough review here, I'd just like you to notice more the upbeat attitude. People seem more lively. For heaven's sakes, Harold's walking around with a little spring in his step because he has a role in the play. So I'd just like you to note that as you're doing your sort of review of our plays.
Noted.
Thank you, John.
Great. I will see you later, Agnes.
Thanks.
You needed something from me.
Yeah, cookie too. I can't guarantee they're fresh, but
I will pass for the ham that I hear is coming out of the oven any time now.
that's one of the reasons I wanted to contact you. The ham is missing, John. Now, just who in this community do we know likes to rescue dead creatures from the oven?
Harold does like to smell things.
No, not Harold.
Oh my God, there's something great here. Freshness. It's not your gardenia or whatever you wear. I think it's a ham smell coming from the kitchen.
You go right on in.
I will.
You go
Thanks.
right on in.
I will.
John, I gotta talk to you while we have a moment. And I think maybe Harold's in on something. So I gotta be quick, because every time I try to talk to you, there he is. Oh, I think Betsy Ross stole the ham.
Join us next week to find out. Did Betsy Ross really steal the ham?
I know that is a mouthful, I'm aware. I acquired it in the divorce. I'm sure you can figure out like which side of the hyphen is my maiden name. If you can't, have you never met a Jew? So when I got married, I did the old-fashioned thing and I took my husband's last name. And I soon realized that Hillary Lyons is a name that is probably better suited for a British nun or a lesbian entomologist from Seattle. I know this because I Googled my name. Yeah, so anyways, I mean, I'm sure you can understand like people's confusion. They look at me and they're like, Hillary Lyons, but you look like Jewy Bluestein. So when I got divorced, I took my Jew name back, but then I also kept my my married name because I didn't want my kids to think that I abandoned them like their father. So I got my DNA done on Ancestry.com. Has anyone done that? Anyone out there? Yeah. Any surprises?
No.
Me neither. I don't know. I found out I was 95% Jewish. Surprise, surprise. And like the other 5% was like 1% Asian, 1% North African, and a smattering of other like really cool ethnic groups, you know. And then Ancestry sends me a notification that they have updated their results to be more accurate. So I'm like all excited. I go online to find out like what else I am, and lo and behold, I am 100% Jewish. Nothing is 100%. I wasn't even made in a facility that also processes Asians. Oh, sorry, I keep doing this because I want to look at you. So, like another big disappointment I recently found out is that the Jews were never slaves in Egypt. Like, yeah, never, no, yeah, really, like they were never slaves. There's actually no archaeological evidence to show that we were even in Egypt, let alone. I know. Like even like the story of Hanukkah, where like the small group of Jews, the Maccabees, fought the giant Greek army and won, and then like later became an a cappella group where they like, like pop songs into campy Hanukkah songs. Like that's true. The Jews in Egypt never happened. And like my first thought was like, what else in the Bible isn't true? I know. And then my second thought was like, well, there goes our connection with African Americans. I mean, like we were tight because of the slave thing.
Yep.
I know. And now what do we have? The Inquisition? I don't know. Anyway, so back to like the parent. Anyone have kids? Anybody? Anybody been a kid? Well, I'm a parent. I have 4 kids and 2 stepkids, and as I think most parents, we try to do a better job than our parents did. In my case, it's not that hard. But like, there's some parents who like won't even let their kids play with toy guns, like not even water pistols. And I kind of understand that because like when I was a kid, I smoked candy cigarettes, and the next thing you knew, I was shooting up behind the bowling alley. and I believe that it's important to be honest with my kids. So I've told them all about my sordid past. Like I told them that I dropped out of school, for instance, and dropping out is like this really weird term that only is associated with school. Kind of like a dollop is a measurement only of sour cream. Right. Everything else is a heaping tablespoon. Right? So, like, you can't say, oh, I'm dropping out of work. Or, did you quit? Did you get fired? Oh, no, just dropping out. I sent my boss an email. He was fine with it. Or, like, you can't say, oh, I'm going to drop out of my marriage. Are you getting divorced? Are you separated? No, just dropping out. I sent him a text. He's fine. Anyway, so like this honesty has about my past has made it disciplining my kids difficult. Like my teenage son's room was a total mess, and I was giving him a hard time about it, and he was like, Mom, you did heroin. Well, I only did a dollop. And like my 9-year-old son, he takes piano lessons. I've been schlepping and paying for piano lessons for like 3 years now. He's not very good. I mean, he's all right, but like you know that eventually he's gonna quit, forget everything that he's ever learned, and then when he's 17 years old, he's gonna say I'm a shitty mom who never did anything for him because I won't let him drink alcohol at our holiday party. I know, yeah. So like, and he asks all these like really weird questions. He's very sweet, but we were watching a movie the other day, and we were watching an old movie, and after the movie was over, he turns to me and he said, Mom, what was life like before color? Well, I guess it was better than before sound. Like, at least we didn't have to use subtitles, right? And then he asked me, what did he say? Oh, he asked me, what's my favorite battery? I know! So I was like, of course it's the one in my vibrator. Like, if you don't want to know the answer, don't ask the question, right? I like 9 volts too. Go stick your tongue on one. Parenting is hard. I'm dropping out. I just want to tell you this one thing. Okay, so I have to tell you this. I was at a restaurant the other day, and I use the bathroom, and I sit down in the toilet, and they have like a full-length mirror on the inside door of the stall. I know, like in case you want to watch yourself pee or something, right? Like, and then I get what I call the poor man's bidet, which is when the automatic flush goes. So I looked down, and I was like, what the fuck is that? Like, out loud. It was my hoo-ha. I had never seen it from that angle before. It was bigger than I expected. I mean, not like wizard sleeves or anything, but like I'm used to looking it down, you know, like when you're in an airplane and the buildings look all tiny, you know. So I'm sitting there and, you know, looking at my vagina staring back. We're having a moment. Now we have a date with my favorite battery later on. Thank you guys.
Guys, I read the lineup. That's all I have to say.
I'm so happy. That was so good. Let's give it up for Hillary. You hear a lot of stand-up. It's just so refreshing for it to all be female. Like,
Yeah.
And we're going to bring out one more stand-up for you.
And she's gonna knock it out of the park.
We're so excited. The amazing
Merry Christmas, happy holidays, happy Hol-Ladies. All I want for Christmas is for my student loans to be forgiven. Oh, that was such a sad woo for me. Oh, guys, I got a degree in theater. What was I thinking? And I minored in women and gender studies. So I guess I'm gonna smash the patriarchy, but do it with jazz hands. Yeah, and in high school I was voted most likely to succeed. And sometimes you just bet on the wrong horse, And I tied for it. I tied for most likely to succeed with a girl who was pretty and popular and nice and also smart. So, what a bitch, right? And now she's doing very well for herself, and I'm asking the important questions like, is the adult version of a girl crush a woman's orange-flavored soda? Takes you a minute. I know. I should have gotten a degree in science or tech. I know, because there's so much to move forward to. We have so much to get. Every day, I know we are getting closer and closer to a way for us to text dogs. I believe one of us can do this. Someone figure it out, call me, we'll get on Shark Tank. Who doesn't want to be able to text their dog to preheat the oven so that they can get their frozen pizzas in as soon as they get home? We all want this. And once we're done with that, we are going to figure out how to make cell phones out of whatever cell phone cases are made out of. That kind of sounded like I was running for president, so let's make it happen. Okay. But I don't want to brag, but I'm chock full of great ideas. I just am. I'm thinking of opening a paper supply store. Thank you. But I'm only going to put it next to convenience stores. And I'm going to call them 8.5 by 7-Elevens. Speaking of convenience stores, I got a scratch-off ticket recently because that's the only way I can think of to pay off my student loans. And that or dying. And on the back of scratch-offs, they always say, please call this number if you think you have a gambling problem. So I called the number and I said, you know what, I do have a gambling problem. I didn't win. So I'm struggling, you can tell, I'm struggling. I can't stop buying Yankee candles. It's because I'm a white woman. Are we? We're really not. But also, I never want to know what plain air smells like again if I don't have to. But they have to be Yankee candles because I like my candles to be very clear about their position in the Civil War. But I forgot what I was going to say next, so I looked at my phone. But thank you guys for coming out. Thank you so much. Give a round of applause to yourselves for coming out. It's the holidays. It's hard to
find time, but you guys all look so great, and I did my best. You know, I'm not a cool chick. I'm not. I'm not a thirst trap, if you will. I'm only a thirst trap if the kind of drink you're looking for is prune juice. Get things moving down there. I'm not an Insta-worthy girl. I don't have legs for days. I have legs for minutes, seconds even. You know, and some girls, they got that V-cut thing. I got that U-cut, you know? Yeah. You know, my genetics, my biology, my wide birthing hips, they're very clear about what my intended purpose in society is. Make babies and chill on the couch under a blankie. Yeah! I only want to do one of those things, and it's definitely not the thing that involves me pushing a watermelon-sized future YouTube influencer out of my fun hole. But life is a struggle. It's a struggle. I cut my hair and I don't know who I am anymore. And it's always hard for me to know when to cut my hair because no one's broken up with me in a while. I knew it was time this time because I pulled the 8 millionth long hair out of my butt crack. I'm just afraid, though. I'm afraid because I'm worried that one day I'm going to find one that's attached. And in the shower, you know, I'm used to having so much more hair, so I use way too much shampoo. But it's a real treat for my pubes. Speaking of pubes, beautiful transition there. I want to talk about the pubes of the face. Eyebrows. Ooh, I know you were thinking mustache. Stay with me. I feel the same way about pubes that I do about eyebrows. Wax them, tweeze them, do whatever you want with them. Let them fly free. Be like Madonna and express yourself. But don't put pressure on my tiny hairs. I was getting a pedicure once and the technician looked up at me and she asked if I wanted my eyebrows waxed. Because those surfaces pair very well together. And I politely declined and she said, "Why? Don't you want to be pretty?" You know what? No, bitch. I don't want to be pretty. If pretty is predicated on 2 patches of hair hanging above my eyeballs, then no, I don't want to be fucking pretty. Frida Kahlo was a groundbreaking artist and intersectionalist feminist icon, and most people just remember her as the lady with the eyebrow. Too thick, too thin, too bushy, too feathery. I could still be talking about pubes. I don't give a fuck about eyebrows. Okay. I have a big closer. Are we ready? Yeah. It's a song. Woo! And it's in the style of a single mother who likes to have a little fun. Okay. Hush, little baby, don't say a word. Mama's gonna buy you a mockingbird. And if that mockingbird don't sing, Mama's gonna buy you a diamond ring. And if that diamond ring don't shine, Mama's gonna get herself a bottle of wine. And if that wine doesn't do the trick, Mama's gonna go out and find some dick. Thanks, guys.
I know, amazing.
Most
The
times.
undeniable, the fabulous. Let's get some positive adjectives.
Positive adjectives.
Extraordinary, stupendous.
We're gonna say them at the same time.
Swell.
Swell. Swell, fantabulous ladies. Of Varsity
Thank you guys so much for staying through this entire show. I promise we'll try and make it as quick as we can. Just kidding. We're gonna have a lot of fun up here. So we need one thing from you guys. Keeping in tune with the Christmas spirit we got going on, we just need a suggestion. What's a place that reminds you of the holidays?
The mall.
The ice rink. Ice rink. Thank you, ice rink.
Right here is a wooden table with hot chocolate set up, like a bunch of little cups already pre-poured.
There's a bench over here with ice skates underneath, all untied.
Over here is a hot dog just like thrown on the floor. There's no railing.
Over, off in the distance on the other side of the rink, there's a Zamboni. Is it coming?
And on the bench, it's carved MP Heart LM. And then it's X'd out really.
And the exit to the rink, there's a poster right above the door that says Teen Nights, Fridays from 8 to 10.
Hey, Becky.
Hi, Janice.
Did you come for my birthday?
Yes. It's right after I get my private lesson.
So it's convenient. I see.
But I'm really looking forward to the lesson being over.
I know. Well, I'll take it because you're the only one that showed up.
Oh, you know what? I don't even have to have the lesson at all. Let's just talk about how we care about each other and why I'm your friend.
You were like my B-list.
I just gave up my lesson for you. Do you know how much those cost?
I don't know. My parents didn't give me lessons.
Well, maybe you don't deserve them if you say such mean things. Hey, Janice. I'm here for your party, and I brought my own skates. I wore them all the way here.
This is gonna be great. Is it
Coco, I got it just for you.
Did you bring this from home, or was this? That was the one that was.
It's here.
Oh.
Good. It's free, right? It's free, right?
It sure tastes free.
You invited me. You're the most popular girl in school. And I get to come to your party at this skating rink.
Yeah. I am so popular.
Like if I had a birthday party, you would totally be on my A-list.
But I'm not allowed to have parties. I have to sit down.
Oh yeah. Is Billy gonna come?
Oh my God, Billy? You mean my brother?
Just
Oh my God,
wondering.
Janice. Is that the only reason
What?
you invited me to your stupid party? It's because you thought my brother was going to be here?
No.
You just C-list.
Everybody
sister?
She just got here.
I can't deal with my little sister cramping my style. We can't be showing up to birthday parties where.
She could just like hang out by the hot chocolate. You wanna?
You need to go home. You're ruining my time and her party.
Okay, this sounds like a family matter. I'm just gonna use the bathroom, but don't go anywhere. Just don't go anywhere. We could find. Okay, just don't go.
Okay.
I hate you.
That's
down again.
just take the skates off, Jenna. You're not even on the ice yet.
I didn't bring any shoes. I'm warm from home like this.
See, this is why Mom always makes me pick you up from stuff.
You know, the only reason I got invited to this party was because she really likes you.
Who?
She only knew what you did in your room by yourself. She wouldn't like that.
You know about that?
I just might have happened to have my camera phone on.
Jenna, that's fucked up.
Take my shoe off. My skates. Take my skates off. Or I'm gonna show her.
I mean, I'm not into her.
Doesn't matter.
I mean, I think it's illegal that you videotape me.
I already checked on Wikipedia. As long as one of us is aware that it's happening, it's completely legal. Who's the dummy now?
I guess me, but like, I think we need to talk about this, Janet. I think it's a little creepy that you spied on me in my room, and now you're asking me to take your skates off. I set boundaries. Janet. That's why our family has a healthy dynamic. Here's my boundary. I'm crossing it. Look.
I left my shoe. Bill?
Oh God, here we go again.
Hi, Billy.
Why are you all wearing your skates, not on the ice?
I forgot my shoes.
Okay.
Billy, I didn't know you were going to be here.
I'm not supposed to be. I'm supposed to take Janet.
You know, I take lessons before the party. Well, I gave it up for...
That's such a waste of money.
That's what I said, and then she told me I was on the B-list, Billy, and it hurt my feelings really fucking bad.
I'm not...
What, I shouldn't have cussed in front of a boy? Oh, shit.
I mean, What is it about me? Like, what makes people think they can just open up to me? I have a bowl cut. I'm a 17-year-old with a bowl cut. Fucking teenagers are throwing themselves at me. It's too much.
Beady boo? Someone just sent me a fucking text message of a dude jerking off in his bedroom. What? Yo, this was the wrong number, but this is so sick.
Janice, here. Oh. Oh.
Who did? Is that kid that just was here?
That's my brother. That was just here.
Oh.
I don't know who that is. Or who sent it.
I would recognize this bowl cut anywhere. Yo, did you send this to like everyone you know?
No.
Holy shit.
I wouldn't do that. On purpose.
Dude, that's so badass. That is so badass.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Thank
But, like illegal, but like badass.
As long as one person in the party understands that it actually is happening, consent isn't necessary from both parties. That's the way it makes it. I have to go.
Dude.
Don't talk about it.
I don't know why I haven't put my shoes on yet, but I'm here for you. Nobody else is, so...
Some kid just sent me a text with like her brother's pictures and like videos. Dude, it's weird.
Do you want to
to show me?
I'm surprised you didn't get the text. I think it went out to like the whole city.
Oh my God. And I said fuck to him and was embarrassed? Who's got it going on? Ew. That was the gross part.
Janet, I need you to tell the people here at the ice rink about your terrible lie and Photoshop skills. Like right now, Janet.
When I grow up, I would like to be a graphic designer. And possibly a YouTube star. Definitely a videographer.
Get to it, Janet.
When my brother Billy wasn't looking, I may have put my phone underneath his door.
No.
Put the camera on, because it's not that hard. You don't need a college degree for it. And then maybe when I was taking the phone out from under the door, I accidentally just
Got an animation degree and animated something really realistically to look like me.
I didn't do that. I just sent the raw video out.
I just had a conversation in a car with Mom.
You guys figured this shit out.
Billy, I've been embarrassed in my life before too.
Okay. Tell me about how embarrassing it was.
No, I was trying to be empathetic.
Oh, ew.
Oh, nobody likes me. I've masturbated once. Spectacular.
I was just here to pick up Janet. Like, it's nice to meet you.
Is it really? Because I feel... Geez, stop leaning away. I can read your body language. I've gotten really good at that in the last few minutes. Where's the birthday girl?
It's my birthday. Guys, I'm so excited. My mom brought cake and cupcakes.
Oh.
Are you just...
I'd love some.
Yes.
Thanks for bringing it. I hate walking in.
Oh, yeah, okay. Other hand?
We could share this one if you want.
Oh.
There's more, but like, I thought we could share one.
So, you haven't checked your phone recently.
Janet, brought your presents in? And a cake. I thought I said no boys at this party.
I'm just here to pick up my little sister.
Oh, that's what they all say. This later.
Mom!
I'm gonna give you guys a moment. I feel like it would be good for you.
So, did you say you sent me a text message?
No.
But do you want my number?
I could enter my number into your phone if that's something you'd like.
You want my phone number?
I'm saying I could put my phone number into your phone if that's something that would appease you.
That's a weird way to say it, but okay. What do you do?
I'm entering my phone number rapidly. Yeah. There you go. Uh-huh. Yep.
So you want me to like call you?
If that's something you'd like.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like weird? Are you okay?
I've just had a lot of teenage girls open up to me today.
You've got like a really kind face. So.
Have you seen it before?
Yeah.
Like other than in person?
Like in the yearbook? Like
yeah, like the yearbook. Yeah.
Yeah, like I've seen it maybe like once.
Okay. You ever see my face and it's not in person?
Just know my little sister's a bitch. You know, I've never beat my sister.
Is your moment done? Go back to it.
As I was saying, I've had a lot of people open up to me today. You're the only person who's given me the time of day. Yeah, you know what? Ariana Grande is a nice looking lady. I help myself. And you know, like, she was just on the computer screen. If I had known that Janet had a robot with a camera in my room that was videotaping me, I would have, like, stopped maybe.
Hey, Mom's waiting in the car for you. Are
Cool.
you crying
No.
like a girl?
No.
I don't know what. He just said something he loves Ariana Grande or something.
Yeah, he really loves her.
You know, I'm gonna go get mommy and mom in the car.
I'm gonna go skating because I'm tired of waiting around for everyone. Is this the best party you've ever been to in your life?
I am so confused.
What's confusing?
I don't know. You were friends, and then he said some weird shit, and like I don't even know if I want to have this party. I think I'm good to go home.
Please don't go home.
Oh jeez.
I wanted my moment.
Come on in.
I feel, oh, right over here. That's right. Thanks.
I just love you both so much. I'm not sure I know your name though. Becky.
Becky. Yeah, most people don't like me, but you do.
For now, sure. And aren't you? That's what makes you such a special friend.
I like your brother.
Do you want to know some secrets about my mom?
I know quite a few.
I can tell you more if you want.
Ooh.
I have heard enough. I'm gonna go see if my mom's ready to take me home because I just.
But I don't even give you the present yet, except for the free lesson.
Presents.
Give me the presents then.
I'll get them because I took my skates off, so you sit.
Yeah. Okay. So what's wrong?
Would anyone like cocoa while I'm up?
No, that stuff sucks.
Would anyone like cake while I'm up?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, Nosy, you shouldn't eat when you're crying. That's how you get fat.
There's just so many things. I'm just trying to process so many things. I don't know. I didn't know crying and eating made you fat.
Not now, but it will. So you're 14.
Yeah.
My God, you're 14.
Yeah, I'm 14.
I'm only 12 and I have a 14-year-old friend.
And she was on the A list?
Her brother was on the A list, okay?
Hey, Janice, your mom left a cigarette here.
Let's smoke it.
Listen, I play softball and that's against the rules. So I'm just gonna,
She's no fun. I don't know how to do this, but can I ask you a question?
Yes.
That's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen someone do. Becky?
My smoking?
Yes, the coughing was spectacular.
Anyway, you were going to ask something I thought pretty profound that would make us good friends. I don't mind that you're 12. Look at you. I like horse.
Everybody pays attention to my brother, right?
And now they really are gonna.
When you're 12 and
everybody pays attention to your brother, no one pays attention to you.
I'm paying attention to
Janet! I have been waiting in the car for 10 minutes with your brother. Are you smoking a cigarette?
Oh, shh. No, I was. You don't know me.
that you just experienced. Thank you all so much for coming out tonight. If this looks like fun, that's because it absolutely is. There are opportunities for you to try improv if you would like. There are classes at the Brainery. Megan Mack teaches them. If you want something a little longer term, Kate is teaching our level 1 class. That starts January 6th in this room from 3 to 5.
If you're loving the shows that you're seeing here, love watching some improv, the next show coming up at the Focus Theater is January 19th.
Left 4 Dead is playing. We have a lot of amazing people on stage tonight also playing Left 4 Dead. Carol Shea, Josh Campbell, Patty Farnes. Yes. Oh, what? Just a smorgasbord of ladies. A lady smorgasbord. So yes, there are lots of opportunities to see shows, lots of opportunities to take classes. We are so grateful for all of your donations.
So grateful for the donations.
For the Upstate chapter, the Upstate New York chapter of the ALS Association. Let's give it up for them.
Your laughs and your money. And, you know, the donation bucket is still there if we want to make some last minute quarters thrown in on your way out.
$5 was a very low price for such an incredible show.
We're just saying.
More to give right now. So thank you for being here. Thank you so much for your donations. I just want to say thank you to Kate for hosting with me. I'm going to say thanks to Steph for organizing this. Who helped us do it. Max on the lights. Max on the lights. Decorating. The owners of the Focus for letting us have this show and give them the